Hello guys, Salvador here. First I will try a request from one of our subscribers. This is Star Trek Voyager. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it is an Star Trek game. The game is already installed, so I just type wine and the name of the executable. The settings I will try are very high, so the performance will be compromised. While it is an OpenGL game, and it should run great because it is an OpenGL game, and it doesn't need to wine to wrapper the DX call to a GL once. It goes clean. The settings are a bit high, and I don't have any kind of overclock. So if you want a better frame rate, just reduce the resolution.
Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system. Welcome to Voyager LCAR's menu system.
On Stardate 48315.6, the USS Voyager was transported beyond our control, 70,000 light-years across the galaxy to the Delta Quadrant. There, without aid from Starfleet, we began our 70-year journey home. In our numerous encounters, we came into contact with many dangerous and violent species. Having a limited crew with no chance of reinforcements, we determined that we needed a specialized team to handle the more dangerous situations. Tuvok, Voyager's chief of security, assembled an elite force of security personnel named the Hazard Team. Ensign Monroe is second in command of this uniquely trained team. Equipped with 7 of 9's experimental anti-Borg weapon, the Infinity Modulator, the Hazard Team has beamed to a Borg cube on a dangerous mission. However, the team was quickly overwhelmed, and the iMod is now in the hands of the Borg. Separated from the rest, Monroe is attempting to rescue the team.
Monroe to Tuvok. I've been cut off from the rest of the Hazard Team. I don't know where they are.
Mr. Monroe, we have isolated your team members' life signs. They appear to be trapped in the tertiary power modulation chamber. Rescue them at any cost.
Acknowledged. Tertiary what?
Ensign, I've uploaded your mission objectives and tactical information. Review it now before proceeding.
Well, the next game I will try is Another World. This is a GOG game, a remastered version of Another World. And I will launch it from the desktop, so it will be on 1080p. And as you can see on the game, the frame rate, it is not a great frame rate, but I checked and this game doesn't have great frame rate by itself. So on the next game, it is Lord of the Ring. This is the shortcut that the Goblin installer created, but because it runs on 640 by 480p, it will not launch from there. So I created a shortcut with Lutris and create a window, a virtual window to play it. Sadly, this game it is very old and doesn't allow us, like for example Civilization 2, and can be played with Wine at 1080p, or any Windows PC can play it on 1080p or 4K or whatever. This game doesn't do that, so you are limited to 640 by 480.
Welcome to Lords of the Realm 2. Please enter your name and select your shield. Feed your peasants to keep them happy and make them multiply. Make weapons and create an army. Conquer thy neighbors. Right-click on items for information, left-click to perform actions. Use the slider bar to divide peasants between farming and industry. Clicking on industries on the map switches them on and off. Changes you make in a county do not take place until the following season. Cattle provide food each season, or they can... Castle building off. Castle building on. Click on any area for details. Castle building on. Exit the game, my lord.
So for the next game, I will create a launcher. This game doesn't run well, but I will explain that later. First, let's create the launcher, because Wine doesn't know how to change the resolution, because it is not accepted by the... It is not on next year available, the resolution that this game used, so it will not launch the game. So we need to create a launcher with Lutris, and then use a virtual window, like we did on Lord of the Realms 2. So I scout where is the game. The XVK is not available right now, so I will not use it. And we will use 720p, and if the game want to change the resolution, it will be allowed. But we will use a virtual desktop. That is the important part. So we create a desktop shortcut. So this game, it is a DX game. So the Wine wrapper then traduce the calls to from DX to GL it is a hit or miss. Some games runs perfectly fine and some others don't. To get better performance on this game, we will require to have our Gallium 9, which is not a wrapper. This almost native TX9 open source solution from Mesa, and that is on development for both PAM from Mesa driver and the Video Core 6 driver, or utilizing Vulkan, which I think it will be worth the Vulkan wrapper, because it is a wrapper after all, and that means it will create some overhead. The RPI4 GPU, it is at least, I don't know if it is all the DirectX 9 features. I don't know if it does have all the DX9 features, but some of them it should be compliant. So hope that Gallium 9 appears soon, so we can play all these games at full speed, because you will see I will play it on a very high resolution. Yes, reducing the resolution improves the performance, but to play it at say 40x480, I prefer to play it on the N64 emulator. So the idea of playing the PC version is that you can play it on high resolution. So this game will only be playable with Gallium 9 or DXVK, and right now it is not playable at all. You can see the frame rate doesn't appear, but it is a very low frame rate. Sometimes go higher, but the frame rate doesn't look good.
I thought we could take an early morning run through Baker's Canyon.
So hope that Gallium 9 appears soon. So this is the last state of this video.
Luke, I think we've got a problem.
I leave you here, guys.
Imperial
Goodbye.
dead ahead. They're attacking, no? I'm clear, but my factor's down.